Hello everyone, my name is Trainer Sully, and in today's episode we are going to be starting off a new series. The series is all about looking back at past sets and, from my opinion, telling you all and going through them what is my favorite and why. So kind of ranking the set series. So there's going to be plenty of series of sets to go through. Today's focus will be base set, and then following along in different episodes we will go through the different series throughout all of the sets ever made. Before we get into it, be sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get right into it. As I mentioned, we will go through all of the different series of Pokemon card sets that have come out in different episodes. In today's episode, we are going to be starting with the base set series. The reason I wanted to do this is I go on Pokelector. That's the website that I am on right now. I'll leave the link to that down in the description below so that you guys can check it out. If you haven't before, we'll just click on Legendary Collection and you can see all the cards that are available in that set. And if you log in, you can actually track whether you have the card or don't have the card, or add them to your wish list, fun things like that. So it's a great way. Modernizing your collection is their motto. It's a great motto to have. We're not currently signed in, as we're not going through the cards to track which ones we have. We're just going through the sets, the artworks, reasons why I like this one better than that one, things along those lines. Also, down in the comments, would love to hear whatever set we're going through throughout the series. So like I said, this one is going to be the base set series down here. Which one is your favorite and why? Now, to get into these, I want to set a couple of ground rules. The first one is the true base set, and this is counting first edition Shadowless and then base set unlimited. This is like top tier status. Like I don't think anything truly compares to it. It really depends on when you came into originally opening up cards. When I originally started opening up cards when I was a very, very young kid, I remember opening up base set cards and base set packs, and it just like goes back so far. Nothing can truly compare to it, and I know that's how a lot of people feel, as this was the first mainstream English set to be released. So this is actually, like, obviously top tier of sets. Out of all sets is base set, in my opinion, just because of that nostalgic factor. So we're going to take that kind of out of the equation for this. We're going to look at the other sets in the base set series. We're not going to consider base set because this would be a pretty easy conversation and an episode to go through, because base set will always win. It's the first set. It's the one most people that collected as a young kid originally when Pokemon came out, they go to base set, they gravitate towards that because that was the set they collected a lot. Now for these other 5 entries, we have Jungle, Fossil, base set 2, Team Rocket, and then the promo cards. We will also exclude the promo cards as it's not an actual set as far as it was released together. These were all obviously promotional cards that were released. So for example, this Electabuzz is for the movie promo, the Pokemon movie, you can see right there. And for these other promos throughout it all, they came out at different times. They weren't released all together. They were for events, movies, games, whatever it might be. So we will also exclude this. Not to say that there isn't some incredible artwork, and I don't have all of the Black Star promos yet. I do eventually want to get them all. However, this didn't come out all at the same time, so that is one reason why we will not be considering Wizards of the Coast promos. So we have Pokemon base set and then the promos out. So we're left with 4 options. We have Jungle, Fossil, base set 2, and Team Rocket. So the Jungle set was the first set after base set. This is another one that I hold dear and a lot of people do. Fossil came after Jungle. As far as base set 2, I think this description really says it all. This set was pretty much reprints from the first 3 sets. First 3 sets meaning base set, Jungle, and Fossil together. So it's kind of a collection of some of the cards from all of them. And then Team Rocket is an intense set as well. So let's go through Jungle first, as it was the first one after base set unlimited. As far as artwork, as far as cards go, as far as everything that is to be involved, It's got an incredible set of hollows. Clefable is not my favorite as far as from the set of hollows in the artworks. Electrode's very nice. This one's big for a lot of people because it has the first set of evolutions, so that's really huge. Flareon out of the three is my favorite as far as art wise. When we get to Vaporeon, Mr. Mom's got a sick artwork as well. We will get to a Vaporeon. Love this Nidoqueen artwork. Pidgeot, not the biggest fan of this artwork, to be honest. Pinsir, great Pokemon. I personally like Pinsir better than Scyther, and there's Scyther to come out. This is my favorite card from Jungle, without a doubt, Snorlax. And then coming to Vaporeon, I love all the evolutions, but this is probably one of, if not my least favorite Vaporeon artwork of all time. So that is all of the hollows after Wigglytuff, and then you actually have the hollows in a non-hollow form as well. So we'll go back to Jungle. Some cards to call out. I love the Flareon. Flareon's one of my favorite cards from this set. Snorlax for sure. Love this Rhydon, very nostalgic for me. Pikachu. This is like the Pikachu to me. I personally like this Pikachu a lot better than the base set one. That is my opinion, of course. Pikachu is a big one. Jigglypuff's got a great artwork. Love this Tauros artwork as well. There's a lot of artworks that I like in this set. Few that I don't. Vaporeon being the top one. I legitimately think this is one of the worst Vaporeon artworks of all time. It just doesn't do it for me. Where this Flareon artwork is like cream of the crop. Flareon artworks for that one. So overall, really love Jungle. Let's go into the next set, Fossil. Another great set. Aerodactyl, Articuno. You got all three legendary birds in Fossil. Dragonite. This was a big hitter there. Gengar as well, with the Haunter holographic, which is cool. I love Hitmonlee. Always loved this artwork. I remember having this one as a kid. Love just going through all of these different cards. Overall, great artwork. No real complaints about Fossil. This Raichu is not my favorite, so I guess we did find a complaint. Not my favorite Raichu. I like the Raichu in Team Rocket better than that one. So that hits all of the holographics. As far as which holographic is my favorite, that's a tough one. A lot of people are going to say Dragonite, because it does have an epic rainbow. And this picture doesn't even do it justice. The rainbow effect on this Dragonite's holo is epic. I pulled a Dragonite holo unlimited on my Instagram, link down in the description if you want to check me out doing that. As far as best holo goes, though, I like the Hitmonlee. Dragonite, though. Dragonite is sick. Gengar is awesome as well. This Moltres is, I think, out of the birds, I think Moltres has the best artwork for that one. I would say the Moltres is good. As far as my favorite one from the set, it's probably Dragonite, just because of that rainbow. Some, I think, underrated ones would be Ditto. I think Ditto's got an awesome holographic card in this set. And another one, a lot of people throw shade on Muck. I'm not even gonna lie, a lot of people throw shade on Muck. I love Muck's artwork. I've always liked Muck. I've never had a problem with Muck. Some people seem to have been beefing with Muck since day one. Not me. Fossil's another great set. This Golem artwork in particular, very nostalgic for me. Another one that is Cloyster, 100% epic Cloyster artwork for this one. Moving down through, Amistar's got a great artwork. Kingler, Tentacruel. There is really not a card in this set that I don't like. Gambler, one of my favorite trainer cards, just because it's the Gambler. As far as my least favorite holo, least favorite holo, Raichu, no doubt. And I like Raichu a lot. Definitely my least favorite holo in this particular set overall, this is top quality. Going back to base set 2, now here's where it gets tough, because base set 2 really incorporates a lot of good things from multiple sets, but you also need to be critical, because obviously base set is still top tier quality. So because this incorporates some from 3 sets basically, also including base set, it would be easy to give this one the win. So now that I think about it more, because this is basically a reprint, we will exclude base set 2 from this as well. We will go to Team Rocket. I think that's just the fair thing to do, considering it's, I don't want to say a cop-out, because it includes some artworks from all 3, but we'll move forward to Team Rocket. Now, I think this is where it becomes really challenging here on this one. Some incredible holographics. Dark Alakazam, beautiful holographic card. I currently do not have Dark Alakazam. I do have a Dark Arbok. I know that. I don't have a quality Dark Blastoise. I have one that is severely damaged. I don't have a Dark Charizard. I would want one absolutely. Same with Dragonite. Don't have that. Dugtrio, Golbat, Gyarados, epic card. Hypno, I think this is an awesome Hypno card. Probably the best holographic Hypno card from the Wizards of the Coast era. Dark Machamp, Dark Magneton. We clicked through that way too quick. Dark Magneton has an awesome holographic, and there's an R right there where my cursor is. You can see it better when there's the non-holographic. Dark Slowbro, epic card. Dark Vileplume. Dark Weezing's probably my least favorite holographic. Rocket's Sneak Attack. So let's go to this Magneton. You can see the R for Team Rocket much better there. This set is good, man. This set is epically good. I think where it fell short was, and let's also not forget, because I almost did, they have a holographic Rainbow Energy, okay, and then the first secret rare Dark Raichu. I have also pulled this in a first edition pack on my Instagram if you haven't seen that. Love this Dark Raichu card. Can't wait to get the one that I have graded. It will never leave my possession. Just incredible card. Oh, we did the Rainbow Energy. We just skipped it earlier. This whole set, it's incredible. I love everything about the artworks from it. I can easily tell you my least favorite holographic is Dark Weezing. I just hate the way they did his eyes. There are some epic looking Weezing cards. Like, I love some Weezing cards, but this one I think is horrible. I don't like it. I know people don't usually enjoy pulling it, but yeah, definitely not my favorite. As far as, it's my least favorite holographic, that's no doubt. What's another card that I don't like a ton? This Magikarp's like okay to me, nothing crazy. I would say those are the only 2 that like I could even have a complaint about. The other ones are just incredible. You have Blastoise and Charizard in this set. You have all 3 evolutions again, so you have Flareon right there. You have Dark Jolteon, and then you have Dark Vaporeon. And coming back to what I said earlier, like this Vaporeon artwork is incredible. Where you go back to the original one in Jungle, oof, I do not like it. The dark cards are just next level. This was the first time they implemented dark cards into the TCG. My favorite holographic from this set of them, Dark Raichu, is a top tier contender. That's for sure. Dark Charizard is epic. I personally think Dark Blastoise is better than the Dark Charizard as far as artwork goes. This one's a tough one to pick from. I love the Magneton, love the Slowbro, love the Vileplume. This one probably has the most amount of holographics that it's tough to pick from. Like, I could easily jungle Snorlax and Fossils Dragonite. This one's tough. This one is really tough. Not Dark Alakazam. It's an awesome holographic, but it just doesn't do a ton for me. Dark Arbok is cool, not great. Dark Blastoise is epic. Dark Charizard is epic, but I'd pick Dark Blastoise over Charizard. So let's go through them like that. Let's go through them all. We'll go like this. We'll start from the top and we'll go through and we'll see if the next one beats the one that I currently think is the best. So right now, Dark Blastoise is winning. Dark Charizard doesn't beat Dark Blastoise. Dark Dragonite, solid, but I think it could be better. And I already picked the Dragonite from Fossil, and I don't think I would let that skew my judgment as far as picking the same Pokemon twice, but I think the Dark Blastoise artwork is better. Blastoise is better than Dugtrio. Still cool artwork, but better. This Golbat's pretty sick. I have a couple of these. One of them is first edition. It reminds me of the Pokemon Stadium, I think it's 2 minigame, where you have to play as Golbat in a dark green cave like this. Cool card, epic card. Better than other ones, but not better than Blastoise. I'm not the biggest fan of this Dark Gyarados. It's not my least favorite, but it's not beating Blastoise. Hypno puts up some judgment there. I'm not gonna lie, this one is very, very unique and also has so much going on. It's got a different pattern in the background. The holographic's great, the 2 eyes, what he's doing with his medallion thing there. Doesn't beat Blastoise. Dark Machamp, cool, doesn't beat Blastoise. I love the silver on this Magneton. I really do. It's an awesome card. Doesn't beat it. Slowbro, on the other hand, it's got like a green like fog or smoke or something like that. Rocket in the back. Ooh. That one's tough. Dark Vileplume. I think... Ooh. That's a tough one. Dark Weezing's out. Here comes Team Rocket, Sneak Attack, Rainbow Energy. So I would say my top 4 are Dark Blastoise, Dark Slowbro, Dark Vileplume, Dark Raichu. As far as the best one, let's go check out Raichu one more time. This Raichu's sick. This Raichu's sick, and I've pulled it. So, I can't believe I'm having this much trouble with it. I'll tell you the one thing that I don't like about the Dark Blastoise artwork. He's got some weird looking toenails. Like, that is just a fact. I'm going to go Dark Blastoise. I don't usually pick Blastoise, and I think he's got a great pattern in the back as far as color scheme. Great holofoil. Love the artwork on him as well. So we're going to go Blastoise for the best holo in this set. Now to come back to which one is the best set from Rocket, Jungle, and Fossil, excluding base set Unlimited, first edition Shadowless, excluding that, excluding promos, excluding base set 2, because it's basically a combination of the other 3 sets. I think Fossil's clearly in 3rd place. I think it's a good set. It's an incredible set, but compared to the other ones, in my opinion, it's not my favorite. So then we come down to Jungle and Team Rocket. Let's go through my complaints of both of them. Jungle has my least favorite Vaporeon artwork. Not a big fan of Clefable's artwork or Pidgeot's. I'm not a big Venomoth fan. Again, this is all in my opinion. I think there could have been more and or better artworks in it, although it does have like one of my favorite cards of all time, this Snorlax. It also has the incredible Flareon artwork. I love this Flareon artwork. I also really like the Jolteon artwork, but I think the Flareon one is the best one. So it has a lot going for it there. Very nostalgic, incredibly nostalgic. This is probably one of my favorite Pikachu artworks as well. And then we go to Team Rocket. My complaints with this one, definitely don't like Dark Weezing's artwork. There's not a ton of cards that I don't like. As I mentioned earlier, it's got the first secret rare. It still has the evolutions, the first implementation of Dark Pokemon. Where do I think it fell short? I think it really truly fell short, not including Venusaur. I think that would have changed the game. Not like the actual TCG, but maybe a little bit. But I think it would have changed the game we look at Rocket set if it did have the Dark Venusaur. I truly think it would be above Jungle and Rocket for a lot more people if it had the Venusaur. The other thing that it should have had was a Dark Snorlax. That would have been epic as well. Unfortunately, it did not have the Dark Snorlax. It is a shame. Snorlax and Venusaur were both not included in this set. So overall, out of the three of them, I would say Team Rocket is my favorite, then Jungle, then Fossil. Team Rocket I like the best as far as artwork, as far as implementing new things to the card artworks, to the card series, to the game, everything along those lines. Jungle would be next, hands down alone because of Snorlax, but other factors as well. My favorite Pikachu artwork, I love that Flareon. And then Fossil coming in a strong third. Now I know that is dead last, but still Fossil is above, so many other sets that have been released for me. Fossil's way up there on the top of my favorite sets of all time. However, out of these three, it does fall in last place. I like Rocket the best. And so that's the episode. We've gone through the sets, gone through my opinions, my thoughts on the artwork, my thoughts on what was included, what should have been included, things along those lines. Be sure to leave your opinion down below. Which one out of those three, Rocket, Jungle, and Fossil, which order do you have them in, or just maybe put your favorite one, whatever you can come up with. I appreciate you all for watching. In the next episode, we will be doing Gym Hero series. We could have included this before the Neo series, but because they kind of go hand in hand, Challenge and Heroes, we will go through the two of those. I'm excited to continue this series with you all. We all get to appreciate the artwork that was brought through the different sets. With that being said, my social media links are down in the description below. On Instagram, I'm doing daily pack openings, daily code giveaways. I'm also doing a huge giveaway right now. Hidden Fates, Champions Paths, and more are included in that giveaway, so be sure to check that out. Also, if you have not already yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode.